I recently had surgery, so Crockpot meals are my go-to right now. And dessert, of course. Tonight we're having a Cajun shrimp boil, so I just threw in some potatoes, I quartered up an onion, I added a little bit of salt, some thyme, some bay leaf, a little bit of minced garlic, slap your mama, and Old Bay. Then we just added in a lemon juice and our water, and I put that in the crock pot to cook for about 3.5 hours. I wanted to make a French bread, but I also wanted to spice it up so it kind of went with the meal and we could dip it into that juice and it would be delicious. So into the dough, I added a little bit of cayenne pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of smoked paprika. Just added some salt there and just mixed it around, and the color that this came out to was unbelievable. Anyway, let that rise for about 30 minutes while I got started on this chocolate peanut butter banana bread that I came up with. I'll just have to put the recipe to this in the comments because I'm literally winging it at life right now. Anytime I have ripe bananas on the counter, I'm always looking to do something with them. Mostly everybody wants me to make my banana bread. So I did, but this time I just got a little extra creative. I will say when I got it all mixed up, I did let it sit and soak up all the moisture really well before I put it in the pan. And I decided not to put chocolate chips on the inside because there was quite a bit of chocolate going on there, but I did love the idea of swirling in the peanut butter and topping it with a few of the chocolate chips. I thought it turned out really pretty. After my French bread dough rose, I just chopped them up into some single-size portions and rolled them up. That way we could just slice them up thin and dip them into our sauce. After I let them rise for a second time, I just misted them with a little bit of water and cut my lines into them and popped them in the oven. And then it was time to get started on the rest of the stuff going into the crock pot, which was some raw shrimp, some corn, and a little bit of andouille sausage. I just stirred up my crock pot, popped that into it, and let it go for another hour. It had already cooked for 3.5 hours at this point. I like to melt some butter and add a little bit of parsley and a little bit of Old Bay to it so that I can pour it over this once we plate it up. So that's what I did. I just plated it all into a bowl, chopped up some parsley, chopped up some lemon wedges, and added a little bit of Old Bay to my butter. And then I just poured the butter over the top of it and got started slicing up the bread to add to this dish. It was absolutely phenomenal. The bread turned out amazing. This dish is always a hit, but man, was that banana bread good.